Governor Gavin Newsom and the state of California filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration this week, claiming the president committed an illegal act by violating their state's sovereignty. Newsom claims Trump misused his authority by unlawfully mobilizing National Guard troops in response to the anti-ICE riots in Los Angeles. Some of the same voices that supported previous presidents for calling up the Guard to enforce federal law against those resisting desegregation during the civil rights era are now criticizing this president for enforcing federal immigration law and arresting those who obstruct ICE agents in their duties. Governor Newsom and his supporters could benefit from a brief history lesson. Here are a few notable examples. In 1957, Republican President Dwight Eisenhower federalized the Arkansas National Guard in response to the segregationist actions of Governor Orville Faubus and deployed the 101st Airborne Division to ensure the integration of Little Rock Central High School. In 1962, in the face of opposition from Governor Ross Barnett, Democratic President John F. Kennedy federalized the Mississippi National Guard after riots erupted over the enrollment of African-American James Meredith at the University of Mississippi. JFK took similar action the following year when Governor George Wallace blockaded the entrance to the University of Alabama, preventing 2 black students from enrolling. Years later, Wallace acknowledged that his actions had been wrong. If you grew up in Michigan like I did, you may remember the Detroit riots of 1967, during which another Democratic president, Lyndon B. Johnson, federalized the Michigan National Guard and deployed active duty troops to restore order after 5 days of violence. Johnson took similar measures the following year when riots broke out in urban areas across the country following the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. The last time National Guard troops were federalized in Los Angeles was under Republican President George H.W. Bush in 1992, after riots erupted following the acquittal of police officers in the beating of Rodney King. So what has changed? Why was it acceptable for past presidents to take such actions but not now? When local officials are lax in their response to protect the safety of their citizens and uphold the rule of law, the federal government must step in. A growing number of Americans, 56%, now support Trump's strict immigration and deportation policies. Support is likely to increase as a result of the president's strong response to the unrest in Los Angeles. And like Governors Faubus, Wallace, and Barnett before him, Governor Gavin Newsom may soon find himself on the wrong side of history. Well, that's it today from the Global Lane. Until next time, be blessed.